Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you're healthy. Hope you're inspired to launch your business or grow your existing business. Today we are talking about the top 3 operational mistakes that I see consistently with new clients, with existing businesses, and more. We're going to dive into it in a second, but before we do, if you're new to the channel and you don't know who I am, you don't know what we do as a company, over the last decade, we've had the pleasure of running our own juice concepts as well as supporting hundreds of people all over the world launch and scale successful juice bars, healthy cafes, acai bowl businesses, and more. So all the information on this channel is coming from that wealth of experience. Early invitation, press the like button. It's good for you, it's good for us, it's a win-win. Thank you for doing that. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you get alerted when we release new content, because you definitely want to stay up to date. One piece of information can totally change your business. And now we will dive in. So you are either running your business or you're thinking about getting started, and you want to definitely avoid these top 3 mistakes that I see all too often. Now, this first one is only going to apply to you if you haven't signed your release yet or you haven't designed your store yet. Because the top, first mistake, and these are really not in any particular order because they're all important, but I'm just putting them in a sequence this way. But the first thing is bad store design, okay? Now, the reason that this is really a bad thing operationally is because, one, it's really hard to change poor store design once your store is constructed. You can do it, but it's expensive and it's not something that often people are going to want to go through, because you got to close your store, you got to break walls, you got to do all kinds of stuff oftentimes if your store is designed poorly. Now, why is this a big problem operationally? It's because if your store isn't designed well, your customer orders are going to come out slower. Your labor is going to be higher, right? And it creates all kinds of inefficiencies. Your staff will get frustrated because they're like, oh, every time we have to do this one process, I got to walk all the way to the back of the store and get this thing and then go all the way to the front of the store to do this other thing. And it's just inefficient and people get frustrated. They don't like it. So bad store design is the first operational mistake that you want to avoid. And with that, just to elaborate slightly more, a lot of times people have architects design their locations. Huge mistake, because 99.9% of architects have never owned a restaurant, much less a juice bar. They're doing their best to guess how your store should be designed. They're not going to look at your menu. They have no idea why things go where they go. They just say, oh, I've done another restaurant and we did something like this. They don't know. And so having an architect or someone who doesn't have experience in running these businesses is a big mistake. And that's where people get into situations where they think they have a good store design, but they really don't, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, this is connected to really staffing and managing labor. The second operational mistake I see often is people have no process or clarity on how to manage their labor with scheduling. Because this is a big one, right? Your labor and your food costs are top 2 costs in this business. And it's not just about how much money you make, as they say, it's about how much money you keep. And if you do not have a process for scheduling your staff appropriately to save money on your labor, then you end up burning through money. And then you might say, oh, we made a lot of money at the top line, but where did all that money go? Oh, it went to all the employees. And that's good for them, but it's not good for your bottom line. So not having a process to manage labor through scheduling, through knowing when to send people home, through knowing how to check it, and all these things to actually calculate your labor costs on a regular basis is one of the second biggest operational mistakes that I see people make. Now, what's number 3? This is all about managing inventory. I see so many people running to the grocery store. We ran out of this. And then they get back to the store, oh, we just ran out of that. Then they're running to the grocery store again. Now that creates problems with their food costs because they're buying things at retail prices because they weren't able to manage their inventory appropriately. And there is a science and an art to having good inventory management. Okay, but it's critical, because if you don't manage your inventory well, not only do you lose money because of what I said, running back and forth to the grocery store, you lose time because you're running back and forth to the grocery store, and 3, customers get mad because you don't have the ingredients that they want. They came in to order this smoothie, their favorite smoothie, and guess what? You've got to tell them the bad news. Hey, we don't have almond butter anymore. We're gonna have to make it like this. It's gonna be a little bit more watery. Or we gotta place the almond butter with avocado and chia seeds, and they just don't want that. They want to trust that you're gonna have the things that they need in order to satisfy their desire to come into your store. It's a big deal. You lose brand trust. You lose trust in your company if customers keep coming to your business and you haven't been able to keep up with your inventory. Okay, so you have to have a process around this, and this is another, like I said, it's a science. There's an art form, there's operational techniques to make sure you stay on top of inventory, you do it consistently, you know which days you do inventory because of the cycles of ordering. There are all kinds of things that we do get into in the online course if you haven't taken that yet, or if you need support with any of these aspects and more, reach out to me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. Happy to make sure that your business is fluid and functioning and just like a Swiss watch when it comes to the operations of your business. That's what I have for you guys today. I hope this has been helpful and insightful for you guys to just be aware of the things and the mistakes you want to avoid when getting started and when running your business. Questions or comments, put it in the comment box below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, press the like button. Last two announcements, follow us on Instagram. We have exclusive content that we only release there, whether it's recipe videos, we have giveaways that we release there, other posts. You can direct message us there if you need support with your business as well. And then lastly, we have a podcast on Spotify and on iTunes. It's called the Juice Bar Experts Podcast. Check us out there so that you get to listen to us while you're driving. You can clean your house, listen to our podcast, just stay up to date with all the content that we're producing to help you grow and launch your business. That's all for now. See you at the next video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video content. If you are inspired to launch your juice business, but you're not exactly sure what steps to take, for you, we've created a free ebook, 15 steps to starting a juice business from scratch. This is going to give you a high-level overview of everything you need to do from where you are now all the way to opening your business. Now, if you want to go even deeper, we've created an online course, the Juice Bar Master Blueprint. This is going to go into great detail into every aspect of starting your business, everything from branding to menu development to finding the right location, the equipment that you need, and so much more, all the way to launching your business. There's links for both of these in the description below. I know you're going to find a lot of value out of them. As always, hope you guys are happy and healthy, wishing you a lot of success, and I'll see you at the next video.